So the market decided to go yesterday exactly to the price target I was giving, which was the 80, 85, I would say more or less. We went all the way to 81. Well, actually no, the 80 and 300. And now we see this bounce. And the question is if we're going to start bouncing from here, because now we start to see finally some volume, or still not the time to bounce. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about everybody who is also mentioned that this is just a normal correction, that is just 30% like before, and even we could go more, a little bit more than 30%. Is it a real normal correction or not? Is I want to talk to you, because many people are pointing out and saying the bottom is here, we're going to start continue going up, and we're going to continue going all the way to bananas, as Raoul Pal used to say. We're going to go all and smash it all the way to 200k. So if you want to know what the Bitcoin price is going to do next, just stick around and I'm going to analyze what the market say to us. So first, I want to start with the Bitcoin chart, because we went, let me see, we went exactly as I was calling about this area. And why? Because the market loves to make everybody scary. We can see how consecutive days we are in extreme fear. We have been jumping from 7 to 9 to 10 to 15, 10, 14, so on and so forth. And I don't think that we're going to recover so soon. We need to consolidate a little bit. I don't think that we're going to make a V shape, because we don't see so many buy orders at the moment. We just see more sell and sell and sell pressure from institutions, from ETF. They continue selling, and that's why we want to accumulate about this area. If you want to trade in a daily, this is a nice area to accumulate around this area. All around this to the 17. I traced the line, which is around the 76. This could be a potential area that we're going to be draining in the next days and weeks to come. Let's see if they play out, but I'm not really counting for that. So accumulating in this area is also nice, because as I say to you, the bounce, it will come. The dance, it will come, the bounce will come, and to the 55 mile, that will be around the 98. Even to the 90s, I think that we potentially could go sooner than later. I cannot tell you exactly when, because we still see the Fortuna line still have a lot of strength, and we could go even higher. I was saying to you, even to the 70, 60. I mean, if the Bitcoin price wants, it can continue going down. Yes, we already oversold, but also the oversold territory can continue for certain time. So the chances are right now. And now I want to jump about the video from yesterday, where I was telling you that we were going potentially to go draw to that area. Listen, 85,000 more or less to this area. We could even go to 80, because what the market loves to do is to punish everybody. Everybody's expecting for the relief rally. Nobody's expecting that the Bitcoin price is going to go to 80, 85. People are already calling that we stop over here, but I don't see any clear stop right now, because we don't have any volume on purchases of Bitcoin. So that's why I'm too optimistic right now here for the bounce, but people are already calling that this is the bottom, that we just stop here. It may be possible, but market always love to punish everybody. And exactly, guys, and this is something that you need to pay attention, because like this was the case. I was yesterday actually at Rake Fencer, and I wrote to him around here. I don't know if I have the as I was writing here, like, it's really ironic, because he's completely making honor to his nickname. This is, you need to pay attention to that, because people always draw this. If you don't have any idea and you just following people like this, he have like 300k followers. And I mean, he just inventing something over here. This doesn't even exist. He's just adding that this could happen. And the price at the time was around 90, 91, and we were continue going on 10,000 less. So completely wrecked everybody. And be careful with this, because I have seen many people drawing imaginary lines, because they don't even exist in the charts. You can see the price just continue falling after the 90. We continue falling to the 80 and 300. And there's gonna come a lot of narratives like this, because right now the people, they are exactly in the area of exactly in this area. They are in denial. People still don't believe that the Bitcoin price the Bitcoin start in a bear market. Also, you have a big people in the space like Miles. He has 600k followers. He's saying that the drawdown is 32%. The past two drawdowns were 32%, not uncommon. It's kind of completely normal. And let me see the time frame. He's watching that. in the 2 weeks. I would say that is it's completely common, but if we wouldn't be below the 55 MI, that's make a completely big difference. Because I was calling before we have this drop, I was saying to you that we potentially gonna hold and to pay attention, because before we did in this area, and potentially we're gonna do in this area as well. But since we didn't, and the daily, there's still the Fortuna line have a lot of strength, I say to you, no, this is it's not a good time. And actually, that's why I was calling here to take profit, because this is never for sure that's going to happen. The highest probability is that it will happen, but it doesn't mean that it needs to happen. That's exactly what Benjamin says as well. Like, trade the market that you have and not the market you want. And that's why you need to change your mind as well, because otherwise you're going to get stuck like him and many others, because there are too many people in the space right now creating a lot of narrative just to deny themselves that the bear market already started. And you can see the difference here is that we have been having massive pumps, and then we have the retracement on 30%. Let me see more or less. But yeah, we have that no more, 32%, for example. But we have a massive pump for pretty much from here to there, like 170. So that's completely fine. And that's why the Fortuna, the 55 MI was always the support. Then we have again a massive 100% more or less. And then we have the downside of the 32% more or less. Yeah, which was fine. The 55 MI was aligning with that. But in this case, when you see that we have a massive dump, like in this case of 35% below the 55 MI, it changed completely everything, because we're not holding the support there. We even close already. We're going to close 2 weeks. I don't think that by Sunday, I mean, it's possible, but right now I don't see that by Sunday we're going to close positive or above 100K, when this was a massive area. We were there for a complete year. We couldn't break this area. So just don't get yourself getting so easily convinced just because you are in a denial phase. Just look at the chart, make it simple, easy. Which trend do you see there? You see that we broke that trend. The bullish trend we have is broken. So then you need to act accordingly. Because if you just believe in that it's just normal, I mean, yeah, it's normal as well to go 80% down during the bear market. So, I mean, it's going to happen as well. Keep that in mind, guys, because there's a lot of people that just giving a lot of opinion, but actually it's not true. Like, again, here, 80, 135, 60, where he pretty much is saying that from the 80s, we're going to bounce all the way to 135 and then start the bear market. I mean, it's not like that, guys. It's not like that. At least right now, the charts do not say that. So I don't believe that's going to happen right now, because I was calling many times to sell around this area. And I want to play that to you again, because there were people also that wasn't really believing in that. But I mean, I even have a pin in my Twitter account. You can see there, projection for my old account bank in July 2024. Keep an eye every bit in Bitcoin around 120K. You can see over here, all around 220K. I say since July 2024. And people was just continue being greedy. And I'll come and attack, like I never say that, I never project anything. And I mean, it's just pinned there. You can go to ozblockspace right there, and you can see right here is the first message you're gonna see. And yeah, let me play you to that. I was selling. Why I was selling? Because we see already how we already entering the overbought area, and also I was calling that either we're gonna stop going up. But I'm not bearish. I mean, I'm just saying that the Bitcoin price don't gonna go from now. They're gonna go all the way to 150. We need to liquidate more people. It's exactly the same game. Like many people was thinking we were going to go all the way. You see, and this the crazy part. I called this in October the 6th, which was pretty much. The top was pretty much the top. You can see over here, the date right here. I was checking with the liquidation, and I was just mentioning here. Let me see. Been telling you many times, and we can see as well, like the liquidation areas, like on the upper side, that we don't really have. That is not really profitable for the market makers. So it's something to keep on mind. Yeah, I mean, I just was even mentioning that the Bitcoin price, I don't see like going up. And after that, we have this massive drop. Let me see. Let me go. Let's go to daily. Daily. Let me see. Was exactly this day, guys. Exactly this days. I didn't know that the Bitcoin price was going to go all the way to 80 after that, but I was just following and with a good discipline the consolidation we have. Let me mark it again. We have this consolidation. I was telling you all the time for that. I was super bullish when the Bitcoin price came to the 108, 107, 109, and people was just saying all the time we're gonna go to 70 every time. And this is the thing with the bears. I mean, they just being bear all the time during the bull market, which made no sense. And then they finally say, okay, I was telling you all the time. And yeah, finally, at the end, it needs to happen because the cycle needs to end. In a bear market gonna come. But in all this area, a lot of people was going to 70, and I was super bullish. And even exactly here, guys, I was selling exactly here to the 125, as I said to you. We went all the way to 126, 300. So I didn't sell the top. I sold a big amount in 125, then 120, I guess, say to you, and at the end 110, because I didn't know this was going to happen. They were gonna break there, but the timing and the Fortuna line and everything, all the indicators was telling me that we're gonna start going down, at least to the bottom of the consolidation. But at the bottom, with this massive rejection, was a big confirmation that we're gonna continue going down. That's why I exit around 110. I say to you. That's why I have this sell orders around the 110, because this rejection was a big confirmation for me to don't enter again and look for better prices. But yeah, that's why exactly, guys. I wasn't really, I didn't sold the top almost the October to say 6, but that was because we went out of the consolidation. And actually it was playing really good. So congratulations to the 8 viewers. If you follow him, now you're in a massive profit. I mean, congratulations to you. After that, we dropped already 32% more or less. And yeah, guys, and talking about the narratives, I mean, big shout out to Raoul Pal, because I've been bringing a lot of information. I have been learning a lot about him as well in macro. What I always call to learn is because he has been calling that the Bitcoin price was going to go to 200K, even higher. We will be start seeing the banana explosion, which is fine. It's fine that everybody create their own projections, their own points of view about the market. But what is not fine, and you should not allow that, is when you believe 100% that that's going to happen. Because when he do that kind of projection, he not believing 1000% that that's going to happen. It's a biggest probability, but it is not going to happen. And if you believe it and you don't learn and you just want to be told what to do, at the end, this is what you're going to get. Good luck out there. It is ugly and made harder by the lack of factor negative news outside of price. Try to get away from your screen if you can. Get more if you can, and get into nature to distress. I mean, that's the only thing you're gonna get, because you didn't want to learn, because you was too busy or too lazy to. If you were busy, I mean, understandable, but then just look to the bigger picture and forget about the noise and the bear market. Just use it to buy. But if you wanted to be trading and take advantage of the market, the short periods of every cycle, I mean, this is what you're gonna get all the time. Just good luck, go distract yourself, don't look at the screen, and forget about it. After you was thinking all the time we're going to 200K. That's why, guys, that's why you should subscribe to this channel, because what I want to open on you is that you learn what the chart are telling us, that you learn. And that's why I was working in this week, and I'm gonna create some more easy indicators. These I'm gonna give them for free, and I'm gonna bring a package of easy indicator just to see when to jump in the market and when to jump out. but it is it's gonna have, maybe gonna have a cost. I'm gonna have a super really low cost for the 60 subscribers I have right now as a thank you for your support, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have a super good price for you guys for the whole support you have been doing in this journey of my learning and learning about teaching, because I never did this before, like in camera, but have been really encouraging to continue doing it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to bring this as soon as possible, and then it graduates. It's gonna be more expensive depending the subscriber as well. It's gonna be at a certain top limit price, which anyway it's gonna be really affordable for the whole work in the indicators that are going to help you to navigate the market more easy. And also I'm going to be bringing these I'm going to see if I have the time to make a video just with the indicators I'm using here, so you can also have a free indicators in order for you to have and learn about the market. That's why I always want to teach, either you pay for more simple if you have a busy life, or you learn the indicators I do have here for free. But I always encourage you to learn about it, because otherwise you're gonna get trapped and you're gonna get teased, guys. You're gonna because I'm gonna bring this up every time that people are asking what the price is doing. I'm gonna send you to this sentence. Just good luck out there. It is ugly. It is ugly, but you need to distress yourself. Go to the nature. Stop watching the screens and forget about it. It's done. It's done. The Bitcoin price is going down. Don't think about it. My bad. 200 was not in the horizontal. Banana is not there, and it will come in the next years. Yeah, guys, that's why, I mean, I repeatedly say learn about the charts, because the charts say everything. That's why I close everything over here in this area, and now you see it's nice to see now just something positive. It is really good, either if you got stuck and you couldn't sell anything, because we're gonna have that bounce. We're going to have the bounce, and you're going to have the opportunity to sell once we are here. Let me just repeat that one more time. If you're new to the channel, and if you're watching this for first time, because I say already in my previous videos, we're going to have something like this. You don't see it like this. Nobody thinks that this is going to happen. It looks right now, we're just going to zero. We're not going to have something like this. With the time, the 55 MI, it moves. Either is here right now, or either it's a little bit down. We're gonna have this bounce, not straight, but we're gonna go like this in waves, like I always say. And when we're here, almost reaching this, just get out, because this is a massive resistance now. We have it for years. For years we have this area, and we break it. We're gonna go and reach that again, and gonna be tons of billions of shorting Bitcoin in this area, which is gonna push the Bitcoin price to go lower. Now there is not even, we're gonna see if this is a confirmation or no. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have this massive shorting there. Why? Because a lot of people are in denial. Why? Because they have not sold anything. They sold nothing. They didn't took enough profits, that they are in denial, and they just saying all the time, all this, all what I was mentioning to you about miles, like this is normal, this is just normal. We're gonna pump, and it's another normal 32%. But the truth is that people are in anxiety and denial. They are in this area right now, and once we are rejected from this area, from the 55 MI, you will see that it will come the next phase, which is the panic. And people are going to start selling and selling and selling, exactly as the institution are doing. And even more, people from the ETF, they're going to continue selling and selling and selling and selling. That's why, guys, I'm saying, you're going to have that opportunity, take it. Take it. And the good thing I wanted to say to you is that once you take that, just wait, because we're going to continue dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. And this, you should be so happy with that, because either if you have experience, you can short the market and make tons of money like this as well, or you just wait around these areas. Let me see. Around the area, I mean, people are calling 26 and 40. I don't really think, I mean, if you're waiting for that, because you're going to hear that the Bitcoin price is going to go to 20, they're going to go to 30, to 40. I don't see that just yet. I don't see it. And don't wait for that, because the price cannot go there, and you're going to be completely outside of the market. So we're expecting for sure the 60. Why for sure? Because this was the previous high of the bull market last time. Make a line here. I'm expecting about the 60 area, but now how we dropping? If we don't have a bounce soon, before I was saying around the 70 to this 55. But if we know having a bounce soon, I mean 70 is gonna be really, really soon. I mean it's just, let me see how much percent. It's just 10%. I mean it's nothing. So, but what I wanted to say is I'm expecting more or less to the 60 area, the 60 to the 55. Don't say that, don't put in your head that we're gonna go to 55 and that's the price target you're waiting for, because you can stop waiting as well. You're gonna be waiting and waiting and waiting. Maybe we never arrive to 55. So what I'm gonna do is once we arrive to 60, 65, and start putting a percentage inside the market. We go 10,000 lower, I put even higher amount. We continue navigating just 60, and we didn't win 55, I put even more amount. And of course, I'm gonna come and say to you exactly how the Fortuna line looks like, what the values are telling, how the time is looking, and volume, etc. Because they're gonna come a lot of really nasty news in narrative during the bear market, guys, and you need to be prepared for that. That's why I'm saying right now, when we're just starting, because they're gonna come tons. Even there can be a lot of companies gonna be broken, a lot of hacking as well. This has been happening before, and it will continue happening, because and the bear market is when people get more and more scared, and at the bottom always happen the more horrible things. Last time we even have the FTX, where a lot of funds were completely lost. And sorry for all those people, but the best time, like the best thing you can do is to most of your portfolio having a hardware wallet and hot wallet to have a small amount, because can get really nasty to the bear market, guys. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say with the chart. The narrative's gonna come, and you need to pay attention. This is again like people still writing this. 6 months ago, Raoul Pal say we are in this area of the business debt cycle, and that Bitcoin will be climb higher and higher and higher, and the 35%, 32% is, it doesn't matter, it will be completely natural. So everybody need to watch this again. I mean, this is just not normal for what I already explained to you, but you're gonna see this in the market because people just want to give hope, or people just don't want to believe that the bear market is here. But it is because we are below the 55 MI. If we go above, then we can talk again. But right now, you see the big difference. It's so simple. I don't know why people are so dumb. Like in this case, I mean, maybe he just one clicks, but it's really mean with people that doesn't have any idea. And this is gonna be happen, guys. There are people that they just posting because they just want you to interact with the post, but they know what they're writing is not true. That's my guess, because I wouldn't be writing this kind of stuff. I know I'm gonna be effing a lot of people. That's why just learn the basics. You don't need to be a professional. The best is that you go really deep into that, but learn the basics in order to don't get F just for dumb narratives like this. Before, yes, I was quite excited to of this narrative that he was, but that was during the bull market. Do the bear market, I mean, no narrative gonna save the price to go down. This is like remove all of your head, all the hoping you have. Just check the chart, wait for a bounce, and sell before the 55 MI, just a little bit before, a little bit, and then if we go above the 55 MI, depending how we arrive there, sell more, and then like this, because no narrative is gonna save you for the bear market. You're just gonna enter to the dark room, and you're gonna get F for everybody. So better you don't, or at least if you do it with protection, because it's gonna be quite painful, guys. Let me show you this. Like Benjamin also is saying, all sorts of narrative we circulate, exactly, but bear markets are completely normal. They are completely normal as the 32 or 35% I already people are mentioning. Bitcoin has always topped in Q4 of the post-halving year, and then bottoming approximately 1 year later. That is so true. always have been around 1 year later. And after the bottom, we go slowly going up and up and up and up and up. That's why it's the most positive thing that could happen. I'm saying to you, just wait for this, because you're gonna make tons of profit. It's the best opportunity to make tons of money when you deploy a lot of capital, if you have, into the bear market. When we're close to the bottom, you cannot really say that you're going to buy the bottom, because it's difficult to time that. Nobody knows certainly which one's going to be the bottom. For that, I give you that price range of the 65 to 55 more or less. If we continue going down after the 55, buy more and more and more, because at the end you just need to wait. You're going to be rewarded. I say many times in my channel, patient get rewarded in crypto, and get rewarded really good, guys. So trade the market you have, not the market you want. This is the best message you could have, or the best advice someone can give you. It's this one from Benjamin, because it's so true. Just trade what you have, not what you want. Everybody wants the Bitcoin price to continue going up. Everybody wants the bottom to be at 90, at 85. I say to you, no. The Bitcoin price gonna go even lower, because the market is not here to complace you. You need to understand that. Market is not here to complace you. Market is here to F you. That's it. But how do you stop that? You just learn how the market works, and you're gonna go against him. That's it. Simple. Don't make a big thing here and there. No, but the indicator here haven't known, but before it used to be like this, but the social risk and this doesn't matter. We broke the 55 MI. That's it. It's enough. We even close one and potentially two candles. I mean, almost like certainly two candles below. What else do you want? And we're gonna have continue probably more sales, exactly like Chris is saying as well. The era of that selling only begun just as we went up, so till we went all the way down. It is like this. I mean, there's a lot of that's why we didn't have any bounce around here. There's a lot of selling from institution, from ETF. They're just working as retail. So yeah, they're gonna continue selling. Let me show you this. Actually, Coinbase institution has been selling for 19 straight days now. So there's a massive selling pressure here. You see, we went all the way to 84, but now we're dropping again, falling. The Fortuna line still was strained. We'll see how this continue during the weekend. But yeah, guys, that's why you need to learn. Let me know in the commentaries if you would like to have as soon as possible. You want to learn as well with me, so I can bring this indicator to make your life more easy. If you're also part of and you comment in the coupon in the commentaries below, you will get also a nice size fat coupon code when the opening of that indicators are. And like this, guys, like this, you potentially gonna know where the bottom is, and you're gonna have the big opportunity first than ever anybody else to deploy a lot of capitals to have these bigger returns that everybody was waiting. Now it's gonna be the best time ever to deploy capital. So that's the exciting part. And with that, guys, I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, smash that like, share with a friend, and don't forget to save in Bitcoin. Have a nice weekend, guys. Ciao.